Now, swatching. Something you will never actually see me do, because I'm not saying you shouldn't ever do it. What I'm saying is it's just not something that I actually find is particularly useful. And I find it something that can actually stop me from drawing. I find it a form of procrastination, because as I'm spending time filling all of those little squares or circles in with a solid single amount of colour, what I could actually be doing is drawing and mixing my colours on the paper. And this is how I teach. I teach to allow people to understand how colour works and how we can all actually mix our colours on the paper, on the surfaces that we use. And I've got a few little hints and tips about choosing colour, which I think makes it quite easy to understand. But swatching is something that I just don't recommend, because you're basically using one colour. You're using one colour to put on a piece of paper in a square or a circle. And when it comes to coloured pencils are all about layering. It's not just using one colour. If we look at the sky in this particular piece that I've done here, this is a combination of 3 different colours. This is a combination of the cream, the polychromos cream, a combination of the beige red, and some ivory. So it's these 3 colours that are going to give me the sky that I've got up here. Some more than others in certain areas. So there's more pink up in this bit, there's more cream down in here, but there are these 3 colours in this sky. Now my swatch card, if I was going to swatch, isn't going to show me these 3 colours together. It's going to show me them separately. So I'd still have to go, which colours am I going to put together? So for me, I'd much prefer to glance down at my pencils, my pot of pencils that I've got here, and go, which ones am I going to select? Which one do I think is going to work better? I think it also teaches you to understand colour a little bit better. And I'm just a big believer that swatching is a form of procrastination. It stops you from actually drawing. I know it could be something that you really love to do, in which case, do you know what? I'm not gonna say stop doing it, because if it's something that you really love doing, just do it. I think that's an amazing thing to do. But if you are one of those people that says, oh, I haven't got time to draw, but you have got time to swatch, then I'd say stop swatching, because that's stopping you from drawing. The blues in these horses, again, a combination of different colours. We've got sky blue in there, we've got dark indigo in there, we've got indanthrene blue in there, we've got some delft blue in there. I kind of pick the colours I sort of see. I think, oh, there's a little bit of a purpliness in there. I'm going to use delft blue. Oh, there's a brighter, lighter blue. I'm going to use sky blue. Does it matter if I don't get the colours absolutely spot on? No, it really, really doesn't. So be very, very careful. Be very wise in why you're choosing to swatch, and why you're not choosing just to start drawing. If you are struggling with your colours, then I've got some great videos on choosing colours and picking the 3 main colours that you will use, and then bringing in colours that are going to match those and help sort of build shadows and depth and all of that kind of thing. But be very, very wary about swatching. If it's stopping you from drawing, if it's not stopping you from drawing, then you just go ahead. But if it's actually stopping you from physically drawing, stop swatching.